Hey, what's up? Welcome to Women, Life, and Relationships, a new show I'm starting. I'm gonna do it probably every week for men and women about dating, relationships, life, pretty much anything that you can think of or ask me, I'll do the show about. Today we're gonna be talking about first dates. Women tend to have dream dates in mind, but if you go too big on the first date, then you'll never be able to outdo yourself. Start off with something small. Don't go all out until you know it's someone that you want to spend a lot of time and effort with. It's like being at a bar and buying a woman a drink. You never know if she's sticking around because you're interesting or because she wants to get drunk. I know, ladies, you're not all like that, but there are a few / most women who go to the bar with no money and leave with money in their pocket, and even get pizza bought for them after the bar. Scandalous. A few not so good locations for a first date would be going to a movie at the theater. Unless you get there an hour early, you're not going to have very much face-to-face speaking time. You'll be sitting next to each other, looking at a screen, and if you talk during the movie, people shush you or slap you in the back of the head. Fast food restaurant is a no-no because it's a fast food restaurant. If you want to have some type of class on the first date or any date, you don't want to go anywhere you can't relax. You should be comfortable in your settings, even if it does involve alcohol. That may be your relaxer. Some great locations would be like the beach, a picnic area or a park, dinner at your place, bowling, a pub or a bar, or even a coffee shop. Don't go to McDonald's, but go somewhere that's not so amazing that it's going to obscure the time you have with your date. You can even make the date a multiple possibility date, like a choose your own adventure book. You can start off with dinner, and if dinner goes well, you can go to a movie. If the movie goes well, you can go for drinks or back to your place for drinks. At any point during the date, because you didn't schedule the dinner, the movie, and then drinks, you can just go with the flow. And if you guys are enjoying each other's company, then you're gonna want to continue the date. And if you don't, then you can part ways. Date etiquette. Don't fart or burp on your date while you're on the date or on your date. Dress nice, but not too slutty. Ladies, we like to see a little bit what we want, some type of surprise in the bedroom. Men, it is alright to bring flowers. It's always a nice gesture. Don't bring 12 dozen roses. Bring one flower even if you picked it from her garden. Don't talk about yourself the entire night. Ask questions and try to learn about the other person. You already know about yourself, so try to get some intel from the other person. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Favorite sexual positions are acceptable table talk. Not for every woman, but try to gauge from the clothes that she wears. Not saying that the clothes determine the level of sluttiness or heightened sexual promiscuity, but it is a good indication sometimes, most of the time. First dates are all about comfort. Don't be afraid to disclose things. The more you disclose, the more quickly you get to know somebody. And I know a lot of people are scared to open up, but the people that are afraid to get to know somebody are the people that are alone. Don't be on your phone constantly, talking or texting. If you are distracted, it shows that you're disinterested. With that in mind, you may text someone to bail you out of a situation that you're not comfortable in. That is acceptable. Never be rude. If you show up for a date and you realize you're not interested or attracted to the person, there's no need to be an asshole or a bitch. You should have done better research. If you were set up on a blind date, there's not much you can do, but you should have creeped your opposition on Facebook before you agree to a face-to-face. If you're not attracted to your date, that doesn't mean you can't have fun. You may find out later that you're attracted to the person's personality, or you may make a new best friend. Be polite, have fun, and give everyone a chance. Don't get hammered drunk unless you're both gonna get hammered drunk. Should always be at the same level. Unless, of course, you're getting drunk because you can't tolerate your date. That's acceptable. Depending on how well your night went will determine whether there's going to be a goodnight kiss or a come upstairs for coffee. If the other person asks you to come in and you want to, go in. It can mean a few different things. 1, they want to get to know you better. 2, they don't want the date to end. Or 3, they want the sex. It's okay to give the sex, just make sure you're safe and smart about it. Next time we'll talk about how to read the other person and what is expected of you depending on your relationship growth. When it's alright to give it up, and the craziest places to get it on. If you have any suggestions about the show, comments, or questions you want answered, please leave a text comment or a video response, and you might be on the next show. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Peace.
Biddy ba ba boo boo ba da 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 ba boo ba ba ba.